what the hell. It's like I haven't like been saying 2020. I just keep saying December instead of January. It's like all the months are running together. Anyways, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, January 12th, 2021. Got NBA and college basketball today. We got a real good quality college basketball card. Not a ton of quantity, but some really good quality. And of course, we got NBA basketball as well. Got I'm just putting up the last two NBA YouTube videos right now as we speak. The lines came out late. You guys know that. So just getting those up. Heat, Sixers, and the Nets against the Nuggets. So if you're looking for those videos, I'm just putting them up now. Kind of install mode here. Let's see. Rod isn't here yet. Yeah, now. Is he here yet? Oh, start without him. See him coming. Now he's left. He's having connection problems. What we'll do is we will just go to, let's see, that's our hockey setup. It's this one.
There he is.
There he is. Got everyone backwards.
Stupid Skype.
This is why the whole idea of getting it a little early so we can get everybody set up. And
When Skype decides to kick you out and make you have to log back in.
That's why you got to start a couple minutes early. It's like the logistics. Not as easy as it looks. We know that. Tech is not as easy as it seems. But anyways, Brian, what do you got going on today? I think I could have had 50 premium picks today. I still might add some. So if you have like longer term things, packages, after the show, you check and see if there's more picks added. If there's not, I won't be adding more. If there is, there is. Normally when I add late, it's always a disaster. But it's like I have some that I just really, really like that I didn't add. I thought today's card is just ripe for the picking.
Well, for me, 1-2 day yesterday, but my NBA play won, and I'm on a 16-8 start to the NBA season, 67% winners. So I'm going to move forward with that. I got my best NBA play. You can get that for $30 at pickdogs.com, or my executive info 3-pack and get my 2 college basketball along with the NBA, all for $40 at pickdogs.com.
Chris, what do you got?
For me, another winning college basketball day yesterday. I'm going to pick that up again today. I got my Tomahawk Tuesday 5-pack. Going off at $39.95. If you like that, it's going to have 3 evening plays. It's even going to have my Big East game of the month, which is in there as well. Once that goes off in the afternoon, those are going to be sold individually as well, the Big East game and then the 3-pack. So it's going to be your best value for the afternoon, $39.95. Pick Dogs Premium, Sports Chat Plays Premium.
Super, a little confusing there, but I think they get the point there. So you basically got a 5-pack, right?
I got a 5-pack.
Okay.
Once the game goes off in the afternoon.
Rod, go ahead. Way too much information there. But the whole idea is you don't want to confuse people. Just want to keep it very straightforward. You got a 5-pack. Tomahawk Tuesday. Tomahawk. Politically incorrect as hell. Anyways, go ahead.
Tomahawk. I could just pick
Tomahawk.
that shot. Bam.
I'm going to scalp the book.
Scalping the book tonight.
Rod, we don't need any tantalizing bullshit from you right now, so just tell us what you got.
Don't worry, no tantalizing BS today. Today I've got Rod's 30-star college basketball triple. I've got 3 10-star college basketball plays that I significantly love these bets today. You can get those over at Pick Dogs Premium. Or I've got Rod's Tuesday 4+1, where I found 4 college basketball and 1 NBA. I put those all together in 1 pack. So I got a 3-pack and a 5-pack, 3 college basketball, or a 4 and a 1.
So the three that are the same, are they in the 5, or they're just different picks? Or I mean,
Nope.
I'm
Three that are
confused.
the-
I own the freaking site. You've
Ron's
confused
throwing me off a little bit.
Right.
I'm
It's like,
confused over
I
here.
mean, me and Brian have both been doing this, combined, what, 40 years or something. You've just confused the living shit out of both of us. It's like we're both looking at each other like, what is he saying?
My 3 10-star college basketball plays of the day are available in the Tuesday pack, or you can get them separately on their own in a 3-pack.
Nice.
Because the 5-pack, I put in 1 NBA play extra. That's the difference. And in the 5-pack, you also have 1 college basketball play extra. So I put 3 in last night that I love. And then this morning, like you said, you look at the lines and you see some other things, and it's like, ooh, I like that one and that one, and I added 2 more. So I left the college basketball triple that I had already overnight, and then I added these 2 into 1 to make a 5-pack.
I don't know what the hell just happened, but I think I'm going bass fishing. Anyways,
For me, the problem I have is the NBA lines just have.
are we having like a bass fishing trip or something? Because that's what it sure all.
I'm
That's
thinking
what
of the
came
women's
out of that for
triple.
me. I was lost. Man.
Triple pounder.
This is really not that difficult. I got 3 college basketball picks. I might add more. If you don't see them in there, they probably won't be available for sale individually or anything. Maybe they will. I don't know. I have to see. If I don't add them, I won't add them. The thing is, I do like these games, so it's like I want to add them, but I always know that when I add late, it usually doesn't work out for me. So there's a reason why they weren't added originally, is what it usually turns out to be. We'll have to see. Kind of.
I thought college was spectacular today, and NBA is like
that's what
crap.
that's exactly what I'm saying is, But anyways, of course, we do free picks on every game, and we try and go through the board on this show. And then at pickdogs.com, we have free picks on every game every day. And sportschatplace.com, we have free picks on every game every day. I do videos, and then we do this show. So I do the videos the night before, and then, a lot happens overnight, and things happen. And, players we find out that aren't playing, and lines move, and, also, clarity. I get sleep, which is a rare thing for me. And, I get a little bit more clarity. So sometimes I change my opinion, but usually, I stick with what I had. But sometimes on the show, like yesterday, that Kings, it was just so freaking obvious when I woke up. It was just like, what was I thinking, when I did that video? It's like I must have been really tired or something. So obvious. And, why didn't I get Bradley as a premium pick? That was just moronic.
That came down to the. They shot.
It had the night before too, So it was like it was easy that it was going to go the other way, that they were going to split. It wasn't like Northern Iowa was going to dominate them and sweep them. It was hardly that
board
type.
At the end. They could have put it back in and forced overtime. They could have been a whole different thing, but it didn't happen. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't.
I could have had chocolate ice cream, but I had vanilla. Could have.
Yesterday was a crap day.
Rufus, we got ice cream. He gave me that. We got ice cream. Look.
My ears kind of perked up.
I knew when DePaul blew a lead with 2 minutes to go that it was just going to be a SHIT night for me. So
yeah, they had. I couldn't. I had UConn in that one personally. I didn't give it out, but Brian sent me his picks. He's like, I have this, and this. You're going to lose this one.
DePaul was looking spectacular until they turned the ball over 3 times with under.
But they've done that every game this. But they've done that every game this season. It's not the first time that DePaul's blown a lead. It's just like you said. Oh, at Georgetown, they gave out 18 points in the last 2 minutes. It's like they've done that every single game this season. It's not like It's like the first time it happens. Oh man, bad bounce. Shit, that's betting. But it's like when they do it every single game, and DePaul has done that every single game. Look at the play-by-play of these games. And you'll see they've had the lead. It's just like Georgetown. Georgetown has led at halftime, I think, every single game. They probably led with 5 minutes left to go in 95% of their games.
I'm just saying I got my balls smacked a little bit yesterday. It wasn't fun.
Oh, must have been a pretty sight.
Yeah, well, it happens.
I guess it does. Yeah. Anyways, we'll go to this NBA card. We got 6 games left. Sixers, Heat, Nuggets, Nets, and Jazz, Cavs. Anything there for you, Brian?
Well, to me, the Sixers line looks like I guess they got their guys back. I mean, I expect them to come out and take
a lot of questionables.
It's not a game I'm going to go out and bet the house on, but I'm going to lean towards the Sixers laying the points here. It just looks like the Sixers are going to win this game by about 10 points. That's what I'm looking at here in that 7 o'clock tilt.
For me, the one game I'm keyed in on, I like the Cavs plus the points against the Jazz, and the under in that game. I would just say the Jazz aren't a 10-point team. They were the last game, but I think they're only at maybe an 8-point win here. I think it's the first 100 wins here as well. So give me the Cavs and the points with the under.
Got any of these games do it for you?
I like the Heat and the points. Too many questionables on the 76ers. I know Simmons isn't going to play. Embiid will play. On a back-to-back after
Simmons is questionable.
Questionable? I don't think he's going to play.
No, I think he will play.
I think he will play too because he would have been listed as out.
Now it's up to 6 and Nets.
I would say he is going to play. That's my guess. I'll take the Simmons will play for $20. Brian?
Yeah. I mean, if they had any question he wasn't going to play, it wouldn't be -6, I wouldn't think.
I'll tell you what.
Easy money. Just take Miami now. If you think Simmons is going to be out.
You know what I did this past week?
I will take Miami plus the points.
You know what I did this past weekend that I really enjoyed?
It's at 7 now at Pinnacle.
You know what I did this past weekend that I really enjoyed myself? And people were like, man, you're in such a good mood for the show. You know what I did? You know what I did? I did some just straight degenerate gambling. It was really just like a lot of pressure was off me. It was just like I made bets just for the hell of betting and for having action. I really enjoyed it. It kind of took me back to my roots. You know? It was like, instead of being all this meticulous and things like this, it was like, just take like a few $100 and just throw it out there in some degenerate bets. I even yelled to my wife, during the halftime show. I said, Carrie, I'm making some degenerate gambling bets here. I'm not going to apologize for it either.
I did that on Sunday.
Yeah, I did it Sunday. Exactly.
I just put $100 on a huge parlay. I knew I wasn't going to win it, but I figured.
The hell.
Whatever.
I did a few of them. I hit a couple. I had a massive one last week. Showed Chris a ticket after the fact. After the fact. So I didn't post it in the Facebook group, but I showed Chris. But, yeah, I kind of enjoy it. It's like, because it's not going to affect, like, that degenerate gambling money is not going to affect my regular gambling money. It's kind of like you have your, this is your money, this is your bankroll, and this is kind of like that other account that you have just there, So it's like, why not? It's like you can go through, just put in like 25 different little bets, $50 here, 100, it's like whatever. Ends up being like, $900 worth of bets or something. And it's like, you win like, $400 or something, It's like, so what? Take it. I don't even know how I did. I think I broke even. Or I probably like ended up like down one. It was like a bet like, it was like, I don't know. I'm not apologizing for it. I actually, when you have 140 games on the schedule, and it's kind of like you're not really into any of them, it's a good day to just, kick back. And, I know a lot of you guys are snowed in. So, as long as you don't bet over your head, it's okay to do that. Have some fun. It's like I go to the racetrack. I mean, people can sit there with their racing program all the hell they want, That dog doesn't want to run that day. He doesn't. You ever go to the dog track, Rod?
No, I've never seen a dog track in Canada.
Oh man,
we're not big on racing dogs up here.
I think they're shutting them down here. I think they're shutting them down here. But man, I really enjoy the dog track. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's like everyone always likes to bet the dog that takes a dump, or whatever. So.
Well, yeah, because then he runs faster. I mean, all of a sudden it's like horse racing. Yeah, but when the horse takes a big dump,
I don't.
You can bet on that horse. He's just like, wee.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bumping going on there. There's a lot of bumping in the dogs. Like it's not like horses where you claim foul. You know, the dogs, there's a lot of bumping, and it's like you get like a big 81-pound, 2-dog, and he hits that first turn, and he could clear out everybody else. He goes sliding. It's like you don't want him to be too light, on the inside. It's like because he could come swinging out and knock other dogs just clear. I've seen him knocked clear off the track. I've seen the dog get knocked around, and it's like one of those longer races. He's on the other side of the track. The rabbit's coming at him. It hits him in the face. He gets knocked over and turns around and starts running after it again. Yeah.
I can see Biddy doing that. He'd get hit right in the face and go back for more.
I like the Nets, man, in these games against the Nuggets. I think they're actually going to try. It's like the Nets. It's like when they try, they're good. When they don't try, they're not good. I think they're going to try in this one. I could also see the Heat putting forth some effort. Got the Lakers and the Rockets, part 2. Got roasted on that. That was, as they say in the movie Wall Street, we really went down the toilet on that ugly bitch. It was really nasty the other night on the Rockets for us. It was like, maybe LeBron's not playing, Anthony Davis. Like, they both play. They both are like play the whole game. It was like, oh, man, James Harden's throwing up, 55-foot shots, not passing it to anybody. Nah, we call that. That's what we call it in the gambling world. No bueno. Rockets, Lakers, part 2. Thunder Buddies up against the Spurs, and the Warriors coming out to play against the Pacers. Brian, any of those three?
Yeah, I'm going to take a crack on the Thunder. They've been good to me for the most part for a while now. So nothing large. Line looks a little bit odd to me, but I'm going to go with the Thunder plus points.
Thunder Buddies.
Oh, it looks like today Brian and I are going to be Thunder Buddies. I like the Thunder as well. I just don't like the Spurs in this road favorite spot. I like them when we're getting points with them.
Welcome aboard
the Thunder getting points.
Welcome aboard the winning NBA sports bandwagon with me. I just want to welcome you guys aboard. That it took a team to go 67% against the number to get you guys to buy in.
I said the Thunder many times.
Brian, the other day you clearly sang the "Fuck You Thunder" song.
No, that was the other Thunder, wasn't it? I don't remember that. My recollection doesn't recall that.
All right, whatever. Thunder Buddies. Chris? All right, Rod. I got it. I got this.
Well, for me, I'm gonna take the Spurs. DeRozan missed last game. I think he's gonna be back. And the Spurs have just been better against OKC lately. So I'm gonna take the Spurs. Thunder have not been good at home this year. The Thunder Buddies have been great on the road, not so good at home. And this is our first game back off their nice 5-game road trip. I think they're fat and happy at home. I think they lose this one.
That's all you needs to do a little bit of degenerate gambling is Rod Zawacki. He just doesn't. Because this is what he would say if he was degenerate gambling with me this weekend. They're due.
They're due. Yeah.
They're due. 1 and 2 against number. They're due. It's like no other justification needed. It's like yeah, but I already made the bet. Shit, I hit an extra 0. That was my worst NFL halftime of the year. It was when I did it with Ann. And I had the Cowboys, and I'm like, I'll put $350 on the Cowboys second half, and I hit it. It was, and I look, it was 3,500, and of course they got slaughtered. It's like, damn, that was expensive. It's like, ouch, you know. Always check your tickets. Because the thing is, I could have hedged out, you know, at least, you know, 27. I could have hedged out at least $3,000 on it, right? I would have probably been over my maximum site. This is the most you're allowed to bet on this game. Yeah, I'm on the Thunder. I don't care what Rod Zwacky says. I'm also back on the Rockets. You haven't seen the beatings I can take on one team. How about Miami opening with Alabama next year? Woo, we got a lot to look forward to. It's like, nice. It's like, yeah, we open against Bama next year. How cool is that? It's like, no. It's like, at least the Chick-fil-A will be open at the Peach Bowl or at the Georgia Dome if it's open. You know, if it's open to fans, I'll have to go, and at least the Chick-fil-A will be open. You know, because it won't be a Sunday. It'll be on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a silver lining. We won't have Najee Harris to kick us around.
Just leave that for the Nuggets to kick around in your stomach.
I'm sure they'll have something else, somebody else that slaughter us. But who the hell signed that game? It's like, hell. I don't know. Maybe we got a chance. Wonder what the line is on that thing. Derek King will be back.
Miami's probably getting 56.
I think they're probably going to get 19. That's my guess. Anyways, we'll go to the college basketball. I really like this card. We haven't decided what we're doing for NHL, but I tell you what I'm not going to do is sit through an entire card of NHL hockey every day on this show.
Oh no, I'm excited. I see one game tomorrow.
Maybe you guys will have to do the NHL show without me. Do a separate NHL show without me. I can't see myself sitting through an entire season of NHL again. I've done it now. I don't like it.
Well, can't you handle the NHL like you do the NBA? Just say, hey, do you like any of these games at this time period? And then, you don't have to go over every game.
Have you done the NHL with these guys before?
No.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really work. These guys, it's like
I know I get a little.
I know it's Tuesday, and you see how they look like, they just ate like Thanksgiving dinner or something, Ruffalo's like always half asleep. All of a sudden, NHL season comes around, and these guys act like they're fucking Disney World, man. It's like, woohoo! Rod's got the whole soap opera working. It's like, they don't want to win this one. They got this one.
That's how I feel for college football.
Ruffalo's just like Ruffalo's. These are eight Russian names I like to pronounce. It's like he's actually not Russian. He's Czechoslovakian, but still, he still fits. He still fits. It's like, yeah, we'll be hearing all the big names. They laugh, but it's me that sits through this stuff. I got the pen, and I'm like half asleep. Like, this is, what does the schedule look like? Let's see what we got. Only 5 games to get things started. That's that I could probably sit through, but it's those big ass cards, man. Yeah, like Thursday. Thursday.
Thursday they got everybody going, I think.
Thursday, Ranger Islanders.
How long is the season going to? July?
56 games.
Freaking it goes on for like 6 years.
I just want, the longer it goes, the better, because that helps it out.
It is
Baseball.
It is so crappy. Can't stand it.
Take us through the summer with some hockey.
I get us to the end of July, anyways.
That'll work.
That way they can go back to normal.
Well, they'll have NBA then too, and NBA will be going that long, and they'll have baseball. It's gonna be. This whole COVID thing has ended up being, less games but more sports. It's like the weirdest thing, right? Anyways, let's go to college hoops. I like this college hoop schedule a lot. My 3 picks today, I feel super good about.
We'll see.
Super good. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We saw. How many points did Wyoming
Well, you had your
give
day
up against
yesterday.
Boise?
The
650?
Filet-O fishes were flying high yesterday. Today's the day of the big back.
Bradley and
Okay.
Boise were filet of fishes.
We're playing fishes.
Boise State. I mean, come on. Everybody's had Boise State over Wyoming.
I don't think
I
so.
bet ya.
Not you.
Uh,
No, you didn't. You
Wyoming.
didn't.
Okay, yeah, it was 50-50.
I'd rather pay the man than take the easy winner.
That's all right. Yeah,
It's
you
good
got
logic.
that.
It's good logic.
Bradley, though, that was heavily better.
Bradley's domination had it all the way. They were winning the whole game. It's not like they weren't winning.
No
the whole
doubter.
game. No doubter.
No doubt.
Yeah, why were they getting points?
It kind of like the day before when Northern Iowa was in no doubter. That was easy. I sailed right through that one.
Western Michigan versus Buffalo. Northern Illinois against Akron. Central Michigan versus Kent State. The MAC, exactly how it was in football, right? The haves and the have-nots. You have Florida Ole Miss. Mississippi Valley against Alabama State. Now, I did that on Spread Knowledge yesterday. So the game is actually today. So it's a bonus Spread Knowledge pick for today. Will be that one. Michigan, Wisconsin, St. Joe's Davidson, Boston College, Miami, Virginia Tech, Duke, Bowling Green, Ball State, Toledo, Eastern Michigan. Too many sevens. I should have.
I thought you were going to go into. Threw me off there.
Eastern Michigan, Toledo, Vandy, Tennessee, Ohio, Miami of Ohio. That's the crap MAC game of the day right there. That's the one you don't want to go anywhere near. Southern Illinois against Eastern Illinois. Take the gloves off, right? Butler, St. John's. Brian's got a chance to lose some more money there. And that's it for the that's it. It's like, how much money can Brian lose on Butler?
Well, I thought you were going to do all the games before 7 o'clock and then roll into 7 o'clock.
Well, there's only 4 games. There's only 4, so I was on a roll. We got this way we can go around the horn a couple times if we need to. We can do whatever we want. We got time. We're on time today. We're only 20 minutes in. We're already halfway through the college basketball slate. We're lost. We're not filling this time with the NHL either. Don't even think about it.
But what if we?
The Puck Dogs back in action. Brian, you got any picks of these games?
All right.
Butler?
I'm going
You
square.
throw
with
Butler
the first-
out here. We can throw
I'm
Butler
going
out.
pretty square. I'm going to take the Miami Hurricanes. The line dropped from 3-2, but I still like them. Boston College is terrible. And then for my better pick, I like the Butler Bulldogs plus the points. Take them outright money line. I think they get past St. John's. And
You are hitting
what
on
else?
those at a 33% clip.
And then I'm going to go with Virginia Tech at home. I just think Duke's not that good this year. So it's Virginia Tech, Miami, and Butler on the early card.
Tennessee Vandy has come off the board.
Ugh.
Oh,
I thought I heard a slight chuckle when Brian was trying to talk himself into Butler there. I thought I heard a little bit of a snicker, but I'm on St. John's in that one. St. John's at home, they're the better offensive team. And I think but Butler's just been struggling to score even with Aaron Thompson back in the lineup. So I like St. John's there. I like Miami, Ohio getting the points. It's just way too many points to be given up to Ohio in that spot, especially with their best player questionable. So take Miami, Ohio. I like the Hurricanes as well against Boston College. Like Brian said, Boston College is terrible. And I like Kent State against Central Michigan. And Kent State's just a far better team, and I think they put the boots to the Chippewas here.
It's Tuesday. Brian, should we call it Twins Day?
Twins Day.
And then Thursday could be Thwins Day.
I think somebody would come up with a better catchphrase for Wednesday.
Well, Friday could be Fwins Day. And then Saturday could be Swins Day. And Sunday can be Suins Day. And Monday, of course, is Muwins Day. Muwins Day. I kind of like that one. Chris, what do you got? Florida Gators.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Rod?
I'm done. For me in this spot, I like Miami, Ohio, or over Ohio. Ohio's just god awful. Give me the plus 9.5 there. And I'm gonna go St. John's over Butler. I don't like Butler at all. They've been garbage. So just to razz Butler a little bit too. Give me St. John's.
You don't even know what garbage is until you've seen Northern Illinois play. These guys are terrible, man. I mean, yeah, this is like a Butler team right there. And anyone ever seen the movie The King of Staten Island? It was on.
Yeah.
It was on HBO. It was the HBO movie this past weekend. It's like he accuses the guy of being a gambler. It's Bill Burr, who's funny as hell, right? And he accuses him of being a gambler. And he's like, "How the hell did you bet on the Jets?" He's like, "The Jets are coming back." He's like, "No, they're not."
I still see the Tennessee and Vandy game.
Nah, it's Joe postponed.
That's canceled.
Postponed.
It's in the bottom. It's canceled.
It's
canceled.
in blue with the yellow highlights through it.
All right.
It says
I
PPD,
think-
whatever that means.
Canceled written right through.
This is the
it.
year of the PPD, right?
Canceled.
We had to we put a special feature in our system, in our grading system of our premium picks, just for canceled games. You know, because we don't grade those as a push. We grade it as a canceled game. This way, whether you got guaranteed or not guaranteed, you still get a refund on something like that. It's not a push. You know, it's graded as a canceled game, which we appreciate our tech people for doing that. They demanded it. I was like, we're not going to need it. It was like, once baseball was done, I'm like, after the rainouts in baseball, we're not going to need it. Like kidding? You know how many canceled games there are going to be? They don't even know sports, those guys. But we appreciate them. I like Buffalo and the Wings. I like the Gators against Ole Miss. I like Duke. I like Toledo. And I liked Vandy, but it was canceled. I also like St. John's. Other than that, not much. Kansas versus Oklahoma State. Oklahoma versus TCU. Marquette Providence. Grambling, Alcorn State. We got two real shit SWAC games today. You know, no one said a word about that Mississippi Valley State game. You know, but no one's won anything in that thing. You know, these SWAC teams are go winless more than anybody. So Mississippi Valley State is 0-9 on the season. They haven't played a home game yet. This is their first home game of the season. Meanwhile, Alabama State, the Hornets, we've seen these guys, right? I mean, they're 0-3. I mean, they've only played 3 games. They've gotten slaughtered in all of them. It's like,
I had to write that game last night. And if you both teams can lose to Arkansas Pine Bluff, I don't want to touch either one of them with a 10-foot pole.
the SWAC is always either a 16 seed or they're a playing game team, right? The SWAC. They're normally actually a 16 seed. They'll normally put them against the number 1 seed. The NCAA tournament will be with the SWAC. Grambling versus Alcorn State. UNC versus the Cuse. And Kentucky versus Alabama. And USC versus UC Riverside. Going out of conference. Down by the river side. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside.
Yeah, for me in this game, the biggest Filet-O-Fish game out there is Kansas Jayhawks. Line push from -1.5 to I think 4 in some spots. I'm gonna take the Oklahoma State Cowboys, come back and get a little revenge on Kansas. I don't know if they win it outright, but it's a 1-bucket game here. Give me the Cowboys.
Mitch is whining again. Hockey is the best sport to watch. Stop whining. Stop picking on. Never noticed since I did the voice, man. We don't hear anyone talking about the Brian picking on anymore.
I think
If you have
me in
pics
this
of,
time
oh,
slot,
by
I'm
the
not.
way, if you have pics of your own, put them in the comments. Worked really well yesterday. I went through after the show, like when I had time in between, like doing videos and stuff like that. I went through all the comments and I commented back, and gave you guys my take on what you were on your picks and stuff. So I appreciate you guys doing it that way. If you put it in the comments, then this way I can go back in there and I can actually reply. And these guys, if they want to do it, they can do the same too. The comments on YouTube, of course, they didn't, but they can. And they will now that I've called them out on it. So, and sometimes you just have to shame people into it. It's like I can't get them to do it. Have you tried the shame technique? Not hard enough.
I've never called it the shame technique. It's usually the guilt tripping.
Yeah, guilt
Or
trip
you
is
guilt
good.
trip.
Guilt trip works.
Guilt trip works. Yeah.
Hey, so how about this, man? My eyes are so screwed up. Listen to this one. My eyes are so screwed up. I only have to wear contacts in one eye. This is how screwed up my eyes are.
You just need to get that eye patch working.
No. Contact only in my right eye. Only my right eye. Both eyes are terrible, but they're so bad that if I wear a contact only in one eye, it's like bifocals. I use my left eye to see up close and my right eye to see far away, and it's like your brain automatically makes the adjustment. It's the weirdest thing I've ever done, but I love it. I don't have to wear glasses anymore,
Nice.
and I can see. And I don't like what I'm seeing. Clean your shit up. What's Ruffalo? What's up with your set design over here? Let's spend it. We got a couple minutes. Let's talk about your set design. What's going on here? I mean, he doesn't even
I'm just back.
he doesn't even have his lighting.
Back.
He doesn't even have his blue lighting anymore. He's got nothing. It's just he's let himself go.
We're back to a year ago with the thing hanging out in the closet again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
Remember, so Ruffalo used to have the laptop on his belly, like doing it like this. Do you remember? He used to have it like on his belly, like this, and it'd be like that. Like it's like he'd look down and he'd be like, "Oh, I got crumbs on it." It's like, what? He's got donut crumbs on it. It's like he's like, and he's got like one of those things with all the like plastic bags from the grocery store. Like they don't even have plastic bags here, but it's like I remember when I lived on the mainland, we had them. Flo had like this whole big thing of plastic bags. It would like hang. That was like his background. It's like his plastic bag holder. What happened to your plastic bags, Ruffalo? What'd you do with those?
they're still here.
Killing some sea
still
turtles, strangling some sea turtles with those things. It's like
I'm not. No, I'm just back and forth between the duplex and the compound right now. So, once we get settled, I've got all my stuff lined up to do a real setup behind me.
I'm redoing my set. Yeah, put your picks down in the comments. I'll go through them. I'll go through them at some point today if you guys put them in the comments. Also, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Also, subscribe. Look, we're almost at 32,000. Pretty good. I'm excited about my new set design. Going to be a little bit of a modern, cleaner look. You're not going to even recognize me. It's kind of like when people say, "Man, did you do something different?" It was like when I quit flossing, I went to the water pick. It was like people were like, "Man, you doing something different?" Went to the water pick. Went to the pick. Stopped flossing. Went right to the water pick. Love it. Love the water pick. Been about 3-4 years now. Big on the water pick. Now people are going to say, "You should still be flossing." I don't think so. Where are we?
I think for me, I like Oklahoma State as well. I'm leaning that way. I just think it is a 2-point game, and I got burned with Kansas bad last week. So give me Oklahoma State, and I like TCU getting the points against Oklahoma. Oklahoma might be without one of their better players for this game, and I think TCU's big man's going to dominate inside. I think this is a closer game than 7 points. So give me TCU here.
Yeah, I gave out Ohio State second half. I have to say my college football second halves this year were terrible. My NFL second halves, I mean, but the thing is, I say it when I do it too. It's like, the ones that I really love, and the ones that I don't, that we're just doing a halftime show. And that's what makes the halftime show hard when there's only one game. It's kind of like either you love it or you don't, and you still have to do the show anyway. We're going to be doing that Packers show. It's going to be just living hell. What time are those games Saturday? Do I have time to play golf in the morning?
Why would you think the Packers game
is going to be shitty? Because the Packers games are either they're always blowing somebody out or getting blown out. They never play good games. Ruffalo only cares about picks, not set design. Yeah. Whatever. Who asked you? I took a loss last night, but I didn't bet more on that game than I would on a normal game. To be honest with you, I didn't love that game. I hate both teams. That's the nice thing about hating both teams. It's like you're just not emotionally involved. Can't stand either of them. Yeah, if you have picks like this, put them in the comments section so we can check them out later. Not the ones below, not the chat. Or, of course, you could put them in the Facebook group. You done, Chris?
Yep.
How about you, Rod? You got picks? Put them in the comments.
For me, I like Oklahoma over TCU. I know Oklahoma's lost the last couple, but there's a perfect spot here for them to whoop up on TCU. TCU is 0-7 the last 7 versus Oklahoma.
Rod, what do you think of Chris's stuffed animal collection behind him over there? That he's got the bear paw going. So
it looks like the '90s, the thing from the scary movie. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, because yesterday, in the drive-thru, you can see the bear paw sticking straight out at the camera.
Yeah,
it's a 6 foot tall panda that I got my fiance from Costco. It's just been sitting here collecting dust.
Well, yeah, that's what those things do.
Yeah, I hate stuffed animals.
Did it do its purpose?
Yeah, it got me out of the doghouse the one day I needed it to, and then
that's all it's good for.
Anything else here?
I also like Providence. Give me Providence plus the points. I think they keep it close with Marquette, if not beat them outright. I also like Syracuse over North Carolina. Syracuse are 8-3 in the last 11 road games. And if you look, North Carolina is 0-5-1 straight up. Their last 6 versus a team with a winning record. I like Syracuse on the money line here.
Can you imagine me as the Jeopardy host, as the new Jeopardy host? I'll be like taking action. I'll be like, well, we start double Jeopardy with Denise at $400. I think I kind of like to put a couple dimes here on Denise to make a roaring comeback. I saw her resume and I really like this category, the way the categories line up for her. I actually wanted to do the Amazing Race with Craig Trapp, and he wouldn't do it with me. I thought it would be freaking amazing, man.
That would be awesome.
I know. I was like, we could be on there, and people would be like, how they do like the little side interview things with the people, like during the thing, be like, well, I like our odds this time, and we could have said all these different things like this, like, ooh, it's like, this is gonna take 3 hours. I really like the under in this one, it's like stuff like that, like could have done that, and like he didn't want to do it.
No.
In hindsight,
everybody's gonna think he's the underdog in this challenge, but I like him to get through.
What? What are you talking
That's just like they're doing the side interview. It's just like, yeah, everybody is gonna think he's the underdog in this challenge, but I like him here.
Did you guys see D'Angelo Williams was on there last time? It was like,
I think so.
Man, if you're on one of the other teams, you want to get him the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Like you get into anything physical. Anything physical or
Who
speed, man.
who was he with?
He was with the tight end from the Panthers.
Oh, okay.
Can I surf? Of course I can surf. I've shown surf pictures on here, right? Sure I have. You can look at my Facebook page. I got them. I haven't been surfing as much lately. I'll be honest, I haven't been. Where we at?
You.
Oh. There I am. Right there. See that little sucker right over the top of my head?
He's taking Kansas.
I'm taking Kansas?
No, I thought you said you had a sucker above your head. Like
No, I was showing a picture of me surfing. Someone asked about me surfing, so I showed a picture of me surfing.
Your picks.
No, I was showing a picture of me surfing. Nice 2-foot overhead wave. On these late games, I like Kentucky against Alabama. I think, you turn into January and the Cats start playing. It's just a rite of passage every single year. It's like clockwork. I like TCU against Oklahoma. I think that one's easy money. I like Oklahoma State. I think they got a chance to beat Kansas here. They got no tournament this year, so this kind of is their tournament. I also like St. John's against Butler. I know that was from the previous time slot. We already went over it. I just want to see if Butler reacted. Try to get a rise out of him.
Yeah. I like Oklahoma State much more than Butler.
I like Oklahoma State. I think they're going to beat them. I think they're going to beat Kansas. Anything in this card that you would have given out as a premium, but you didn't, Brian?
Oklahoma State.
How about you, Chris?
TCU.
How about you, Rod? Anything here you would have given out as a premium, but you didn't? I know you got 5 picks and added 2 this morning and have a 5-pack and a 3-pack. Very confusing.
Well, now it's not that anymore, so I'm gonna have to fix that after the show. It's now a 2-pack and a 3+1.
Oh, you know what? I can go in and cancel that Tennessee game now.
Uh-huh.
So we'll fix some of that. Anything though? Anything else? Or are you gonna add one?
I'm gonna add that one.
You're gonna add the game that you were gonna tell us for free.
I'm just going to.
I feel so deprived. I want my free almost premium pick. I figured it would be a nice touch with 900 people watching. Just say something.
I kind of gave it. I like Syracuse. Give me Syracuse money line over the Tar Heels. I think they come in and get an outright win.
I think Buffalo beats Western Michigan by 600 points. Maybe 650. I think if it was a fight, they would stop it. I took Buffalo last game on Saturday. They hadn't played in a month, so the line was only 6. So the first half, they looked like a team that hadn't played in a month. So I bet them the second half, right? Because we figured now they got a half under the belt. They won the second half by about 60. I think they're just going to pick up right where they left off. Western Michigan, not a good team. Not good. I mean, if you look at this Buffalo game, the last time out, right? Last time out, Buffalo against Ball State. At halftime, it was 33-31 Buffalo. The final score was 86-69. They hadn't played in a month. So they kind of like baited them in, like, oh yeah, these guys can play with us. And then it was like, oh man, they came out. It looked like the Warriors from a few years ago. Everything's going in, the threes, the dunks, the 360 dunks. Bader did it all. Look for them to just pound Western Michigan something silly here to start your day off right. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Chris, you got a parlay for us?
Yes, I do. So we're going to take TCU.
I'm just not getting the enthusiasm out of you guys I'm looking for. It's like, how about a little like, yeah, man, man, this is it, man. Yeah, this is what we got.
All right, yes, this is what I have. This is the parlay I absolutely love today. I got TCU plus the points, St. John's minus the points, and Kent State minus the points.
Against Eastern Michigan, they're playing?
Central Michigan.
Central Michigan. Central's terrible. How about you, Rod?
For me, I'm going to go the Spurs. We're going to go the Heat plus the points. And Syracuse, money line. So the Heat plus the points, Syracuse money line, and the Spurs.
How about you, Brian?
I'm going to go the Thunder money line, Oklahoma State Cowboys money line, and the Butler Bulldogs money line.
I'm going Buffalo. TCU. And the Nets. Buffalo, TCU, and the Nets. That'll be that. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. It was really something special today. Tomorrow we have NHL. We'll figure out how we're going to do it. We're not going through every game one by one. It's not going to happen.
Excited.
Sure you don't like Duke here?
I would lean Virginia Tech, but that's just me.
Yeah, I really like Duke.
I don't know. I could be sold into Duke. Somebody could convince me.
I can convince you. I can convince you.
Get me into Duke.
I can easily convince you. I'm gonna make a second premium on Duke here. Okay, as well, and the Rockets. So how about this? Rockets, Duke, Buffalo, another parlay. Rockets, Duke, Buffalo. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, we got Rockets possible. Oh, man. Rockets, Thunder. Oh, man. It's so freaking obvious. How did I let that one go? Yeah. All right, so I got 3 parlays going. Degenerate Gambling 101. It's a new Mitch for 2021. It's the COVID kicking in. We've got the first one was the Nets, Buffalo, and Nets, Buffalo. I don't even remember who it was. That's how good it was. TCU, Nets, Buffalo. Then I like Rockets, Thunder. I also like Duke, Rockets.
Buffalo, Duke.
And I also like Duke, Rockets, and
Buffalo.
All right. You could probably do a round robin with a bunch of those because I got a bunch of crossovers. Whatever. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll try and act more professional tomorrow. We're going to come a little bit more prepared, too. I'm going to write my parlays down before the show, so I'm not like sitting here all over the place when I do them. I'll have them ready. I got my cards here. Got these cards. These cards. Got so many of these things.
I don't got any of those cards. Feel ripped off.
I got them on
You gotta
Vistaprint.
mail me on a stack.
I got them on Vistaprint. It'd be cheaper for you to go on and
I'm
get them
just
yourself.
teasing you. It costs you $30 to mail.
Yeah, it cost you for $30. I got like at Vistaprint. They're like, "Would you like to add 10,000 more for for $4?" Sure. I remember the show. I brought them all out. I had like this stick. My dad said, like,
I like the golf markers, the ball markers.
yeah, the ball markers are nice. We'll have to order more ball markers. I got a bunch of those here. Ball markers. I'm excited for the new set. See you guys later. We'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day.